Hi, I'm Rachel Steinmetz from Appletree Designs. I'm an interior designer, property developer, business owner and mother of 3. Oh, and best wife ever. Almost forgot that part. We've decided it's been a long time since we've done a project of our own. We're often doing projects for clients and that's all wonderful, but it's time we got back to what we love. So we have purchased a beautiful old lady, which is a 90-year-old white cottage on the beachfront. This cottage is going to be completely transformed using all the skills and crafts that we know and also tapping into all the wonderful suppliers that we love to work with. If my husband was here, he'd tell you I'm terrible at budgeting, especially when it's our own project.
I think it's got to go, Rachel. The house has fallen apart. You know, I had a bit of an itch to scratch, I guess, over the last few years with doing a cottage and ripping into it. You know, we've done a lot of new builds, but this one's something different for us and the kids to get involved with.
Appletree is very involved throughout the whole process. So we start with the design phase, the concept phase with our architects. And once we've come up with a plan that we like, we then take it into concept development as far as bringing in all the products, the colour schemes, the tiles, the kitchen and all those sort of things that we want to incorporate in the project.
I've been working at Appletree Designs for the last 8 years and I absolutely love working with Rachel. I think as an artist, I feel like I bring the ability to look at spaces in a way of trying to create a visual display in terms of balance, design, colour and also bringing in texture, which I think is really important to bring a theme together.
So when Appletree first meet their clients, we want to understand their project completely. And we take our time to then produce what we call finishing schedules for people, which is a document of products that we've chosen for their project, from carpets, colours, flooring, tiling, grout colours, skirting boards, profiles, you name it, it is in the finishing schedule for them. And that is what we call our little Bible that we gift people to then present to their builders. So it helps in the quoting process, also helps when it comes to making those decisions. You know that in the back of your mind, decisions are made and trust the process like we do. The biggest mistake I see happen when other people embark on projects like this is lack of planning. Planning is crucial. Knowing what you want to do and the products you want to use before you start. Builders will come in and ask questions and they'll need to know answers really quickly and people have to quickly think and then they make the wrong choices. So planning for me is the biggest thing. The cottage we're doing at Manly Street is no different from that. It is a beautiful 90-year-old cottage. And we want to pay respect to the heritage of the home, so we don't want to turn it into something modern and something that it's not. It's really important not to follow trends as well, so we want to make sure that what we grip onto is something that will last a lifetime and create that beautiful environment where people can enjoy their home for a long, long time. We're trying to work within the existing platform of the house. So whilst I know and trust the inside of the house is going to look spectacular, the challenge for me is trying to make the outside look a little bit more inviting too. What about you? What do you bring to the table?
Not a lot. Listen, I'll do a lot of the unskilled labour. You know, a lot of the linings need to come down. I'm looking forward to getting rid of nearly everything and just having it in a shell that we can start from scratch and bring the skilled labourers in and they'll know what they're doing. But yeah, I'll just be taking direction a little bit from Rachel and the builder and doing what I can. I guess the stress comes in deadlines and in pricing. So deadline is, you know, it'll be done when it's done, so that's the stress that comes off us. But if it was a new build, we'd have a pretty good idea of a square metre rate that we would work to. With the renovation, you really don't know. So while we will have some boundaries, and once the money runs out, the money runs out, but initially we'll just do it as effectively as we can.
Exciting, really exciting.
Is this Paul's worried face?